Hello everyone. It is another week, which means another vlog. I had hoped to have like extra stuff for vlogs, because I did things for once. I was a social human being, sort of. But I just completely forgot. And to be honest, this entire week kind of was a huge blur. Um, I have honestly not been able to do any role playing, I don't think, this week. That the main reason would be because Peachy had her engagement party this week, and that's where I was last night. Or wait, today's Sunday for me, so Monday for you. So Saturday night or afternoon into night was her engagement party, and everyone on Rebecca was there, and we had fun, and a bit too much fun, though most of that had to do with her dad being in charge of the drinks and ensuring that everyone got drunk. But it was fun. It was a good time. So I still have on yesterday's eyeliner. You can't tell, but it is a little bit off. But thankfully, the webcam makes it look nice. I am on my third Red Bull of the evening. Why, you may ask? Well, because of the engagement party, we did have a lot to drink. And then Dwight and Courtney and I ended up going out into town and went to a couple more places. And then by the time I got home, I was tired. I woke up tired. And whenever I drink more than I normally do, I wake up earlier, and I'm not sure if there's actually a scientific reasoning for that or whatever, but that is what happens with me all the time. I also did a ton of talking yesterday, and I was really social, so that's why my voice is kind of weird. I had an exhausting day in the sense I had a lot of things to do today, and I just didn't have time between preparing for this engagement party and doing getting all the gift stuff ready, and just trying to function. So I do RP Weekly on Fridays. I normally film it. I actually forgot to film it on Friday. So, well, no, most of Friday, and then I ended up remembering, so I quickly filmed it. Thankfully, there were no hitches this time around. It filmed perfectly fine. I didn't have to do it over again like I've been doing the past couple times. And so, what else? Oh, and so I had to edit. I didn't have any time yesterday to edit the video because normally I edit on Saturdays and then just queue it to post for Sunday. So the reason that it was not just posted on its regular scheduled noon Eastern Standard Time is because I was really busy. And so I did do a lot of editing yesterday before the party, but I didn't have enough time to finish, and without rushing it and making it not the quality that I want it to be. And so I ended up waking up this morning and with a slight hangover and also just generally tired. So I finished it, I edited it. It wasn't that big of a problem. It didn't really mess up a lot. And then I also have in terms of writing, which is kind of what this vlog's supposed to be about. So, the Dragon Age fic that I am writing for this Heroine Big Bang, the rough draft was due, or well, is due technically at midnight today for me, yesterday for you guys. Though technically if it's midnight it would be whatever. So at first I thought that I had to have 10K done, written, which is what my goal is. I'm doing a Big Bang, so it's 10,000 words. And so I thought that 10,000 words is what I need to have for the rough draft, and I was only at, I think I got it up to what was it? Actually, I got it over 5,000, didn't I? I'm not really sure what it was at. It changed so much, and I'm kind of whew, word count, I'm out of it. But it was originally somewhere between 4,400 and 350, 400. It was one of those, I don't remember. But then I found out we only have to have 60% of our word count goal. So I did not have a lot to write today, which was a lot better than having to write possibly like 5,000 words and running on low sleep and just stress. So I will be honest, I kind of procrastinated on that and did other things and around the house. I'm on my third Red Bull, as I said earlier, and that's because I had to write. Although, fun fact, the blueberry Red Bull is not as effective as the standard original. I also don't recommend any more Red Bull for myself after this because I don't need to be going anymore because I reached my goal of words and I kind of did a little bit over it because, well, like my 60% goal, and I did a little bit over it just because I kept going and kept writing. I did discover this week, because I like being challenged when it comes to writing because then I will do it. A lot of times when I'm just like, I need to write 1,000 words and I'm just sitting at the screen looking at it, like it's not gonna come very quickly, but I did knock out like 2,000 words earlier this week, possibly Monday or Tuesday, I can't really remember, because I use this write or die. So it wasn't working. I don't know what was going on with the site, but I couldn't get to it when I went to go write again, because that kept me going, and I was kind of like, I had the incentive and the reminder to not space out. But then I couldn't find it, so then I spent like an hour or two trying to find something to use. I've used WriteMonkey before because it does the typewriter sounds, which is really cool. And I've used that plenty of times for like NaNoWriMo, but it wasn't gonna get me to get the amount of words that I needed out. So I ended up finding this site called 750 words, and like 750 words, because you write 750 words a day and you can earn points. But my favorite thing about it is that it does like stats on what you write, and so like it's in like a cute little like graph form, so in a pie chart, so it'll tell you kind of like what the tone of what you written was, and it breaks it down from like happy, sad, that kind of thing. It tells you what else, like how passive or whatever the word is, assertive you writing is. It tells you the senses, like hearing, seeing, or touching. So it gives you kind of, so you can tell where you are and what you should probably be working on a little bit more. It just has like a bunch of different stats that help me as a writer figure out what needs to be improved. And while this is my rough draft, I do want to have like a good standing with it as I continue. Because I think it's due in October. I'm not really sure what the dates are for this Heroine Big Bang. I will be honest, I'm pretty sure like I'm going to edit the hell out of like the first 5 pages because it's a lot of exposition that doesn't need to be there, or I don't know. There's just like little things that I think I need to go back and fix. But for this, I have a good going. Like I kind of have an idea where the plot is going to go and what's going to happen. It is going to be kind of romancy focused a little bit, but I really do want to like do more in this world, and explore various plots that could have happened in the Inquisition game. What else have I been doing? RP Weekly today. I think it's because I stopped being lazy and did the trick to get Tumblr to mention people the way it's supposed to do. So I've been getting a lot of messages, which I think is awesome. So thank you guys for the messages. I'm pretty sure no one watches these vlogs, but like if you are watching, thank you. Also, let me see what else. I'm still unemployed, but hopefully this week I will force myself, possibly under like a Red Bull haze of applying for more jobs. I'm going to be editing The Sound of Music soon, hopefully this week. I'll start really doing it. I don't know. So my week's been kind of a blur. I don't really remember most of what happened between like Monday and Wednesday, and I figured I just finished, I sent my draft out, and I figured why not do the vlog right now. I do need to get back into role playing, but I think I'm going to take a break for tonight because I'm kind of dying slowly. Uh, I don't know what else. I'm not drinking more Red Bull and think about it. So, that's it. That's all I got. I'm tired. I hope that you all, bleh, English. I hope that you guys have a great week. Hopefully I will have applied for jobs and written more and gotten some sleep. That's my goal. Farewell, friends.